All right. We should be up and running on the tubes now. Shouldn't be a problem. So, BNB, where we at? Where were we at? Where were we at? BNB. Let's go. BNB. All right, let's jump out to how we're in the daily. Let's jump out here. Let's get some macro levels. Let's look at the range for move myself. Let's look for the range of December range. Starting all the way as of here. And then January all the way over here. Bang. All right, we had some really big growth up here. So when was the last times we were even as high as 400? We're somewhere around here back in March of 2022. So let's get the March range for 2022 so that we can get some historical price action here. All right, now let's get this parallel channel. Bam. All right. So look at this perfectly right now. We have entered this March 2022 range. Right, we've gone practically almost to the value area high, which is sitting at $409, almost there. We're at 401 right now. And if we tap that, maybe we have a retrace, right? Maybe we have a retrace. Where's the point of control for this? The point of control for this higher levels here for sure. So definitely keep an eye on that. All right, that's BNB right now. If not, if we tap that value area high at $408 and we get rejected, then we're gonna look for this 394, and if that loses support, then we're headed possibly lower to the 366. But right now, Bitcoin is in such a bullish momentum, right? That I don't see the altcoins dropping so significantly just yet, just because the altcoins are gonna ride this Bitcoin wave to the top. Guys, tap that screen. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I've been on mute this whole time. I'm so sorry. I've been on mute this whole freaking time. Can't hear you. Sorry. Jeez, what a day. What a disaster of a live stream today. What I was saying was BNB broke into this range from 2022 in March, right? Which started at the value area low was 365. The value area high is 410. If we tap that and we break above 410 and hold that as support, then we're continue the price continuation will continue here, and that is very probable if Bitcoin continues to move to the upside or at least range sideways. It gives room for the altcoins to run. Now, if we hit 410 and get rejected, then 394 needs to hold. That's the point of control. If that does not hold our support, then we can potentially come down as low as 365. But that all is very heavily dependent on Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin has a huge dump and drops down, then that is what to expect to see. But if Bitcoin continues its upward momentum, how it has been, then I don't expect altcoins to be dropping. Altcoins to continue pumping. All they need is Bitcoin to pump or at least trade sideways, giving the altcoins time to pop off. As you saw, as Bitcoin was trading sideways over here, let me zoom in for you guys. But as Bitcoin was trading sideways for this last week, right, this whole sideward consolidation, we've seen multiple altcoins pop off. We've seen DEX tokens like Ords. We've seen VeChain. We've seen what other cryptos did we see pop off? We saw Syncus DAO pop off. We saw what else did we see pop off? We saw PNG, another DEX token, pop off over 100-something% over the weekend. So we've seen a lot of cryptos popping off in this last week that Bitcoin's been trading sideways. So meanwhile, Bitcoin doesn't have a massive dump and it just goes either sideways or continues going up. BNB, along with all the altcoins, are going to continue doing the same kind of action and just keep moving up. Uniswap also popped 50%. VeChain today is up 13%. Near Protocol is up 13%. Akash Network is up 14%. Theta is up 21. Flare is up 11. People are XRP holders are making more money off Flare than they were with XRP itself. XRP is freaking their project. Gala's up 10% today. Like I said, people were asking me about Gala. Is it going to do well? Is it not? Gala is going to pump, but it definitely has issues with its tokenomics and other situations happening with their founders. Polygon has had a nice little pop here in the last 24 hours. In general, the market, the altcoins, all they need is Bitcoin to trade sideways or continue moving up for it to pop off. Let's take a look at ICP here. Oh, well, let's take a look at LCX first. So LCX has come right to the end of this trend, right? This downward trend that I've been telling you guys about. We've hit this. We're trying to get above 25 cents. It has been struggling to get above 25 cents. Like I said, if 25 cents if we don't get above 25 cents and hold above 25 cents, then the 23 cent level is the last leg here of support. If that is lost, then 20 cents is where we're headed. So right now we're at this literally doji candle, which could signal a reversal, but if not, it could also just dump off for the before the rest of the day closes. So definitely keep a close eye on LCX and see where it decides to go in the long term. Guys, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Crusader Army if you haven't already over on the tubes. We'd greatly appreciate it. Let's get 5,000 likes in here. Let's tap that screen. It's free, and let's get it rocking and rolling. All right, so let's hit ICP like I mentioned. Just ignore the dog. Actually, let's look at Ondo here real quick. Let's look at Ondo. Some daily levels for Ondo. Ondo's been another one that's been popping off here. Very, very bullish on Ondo. Ondo Finance. Actually, yeah, this is not a great chart, so I'm not gonna go over that right now. Let's look at where is ICP, man. ICP. Here we go. All right. So as you guys can see here, we broke below the upward trend that we were at here previously. We broke below that, got supported at the $12.30 area, started to come back up. Now we're hitting resistance here at $12.93, which is the point of control for the month of January. Assuming that this bullish momentum continues with Bitcoin, I will assume that ICP can break this and continue moving to the upside. But this 1464 is the overall resistance. Look how many times we've tapped this thing. We've tapped it here 4 times. We've tried to make even closer run-ups back here, kept getting rejected. We had a big rejection just the other day on February 20th from hitting $14.74. We need to get above that range to see a higher price appreciation for ICP. If ICP can get above $14.71 and close a candle up there, then we're entering a range that is literally between $15 and goes as high as $26. So very, very bullish very quickly for ICP if we can get above basically that $15 price point right now. Guys, if you want to see a better screen layout, make sure you go check out my YouTube. I'm live over there as well. Let's see. Let's take a look at what else are we going to take a look at today. Let's take a look at AVAX. AVAX here, right? High, lower high, having a U-shaped recovery. Broke into the January range, which was below $37. Came perfectly to the point of control, which is 35.82, and I've had a bounce from there along with this Bitcoin pump has definitely helped it move. And there it is, right? We're moving back in the right direction. We need to get above 42 and make a higher high from this local low, high, make a higher high to change the market structure and really start moving to the upside. If not, we are kind of like, you see, we have a local high, then we have a lower high. If we make a lower high here, the downtrend continues and we don't see upward momentum. So we need to get above this local high of $42.23, 30 cents, give or take, and create a new high here. Let's see what else is moving in the markets. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum here. Let me turn off these dailies. Turn this off as well. So we're up above the 2022 annual PIV for what you call it, for Ethereum at $3,089. I told you that was going to be the next level of resistance. We clearly have smashed through that. We had a nice bounce off the 2021 quarter 3 pivot, and since then, boom, we just bounced right off of that thing and just went straight up. Let's see, we have other points, other targets. 2023. I need 2022 levels. I don't have any more 2022 levels. I need to update this chart here before I can look at higher price targets or of points of resistance for Ethereum. So this is not a great chart right now. That's going to take me a little bit of time to set that up. Let's see, what else can we look at here? Let's take let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat. Mega Lee says, Bok, nice cock. Yeah, dude, cock a do. Let's take a look at Cock Inu. Let's actually take a look at Cock Inu. That's a great segue into Cock Inu. So, guys, Cock Inu right here, as you guys can see, we came up to this local high of 5/0s21, got rejected, came back to the point of control right here at 5/0s1460, consolidated above this line, and now we're having a nice move to the upside. We need to create a higher high as well here, because as you can see, we have the local high, right? Then we have a lower high, and then now we can, this high is still lower than this high technically, so we still technically have a lower high happening here. So we need to get above this local high of 5/0s21 and start moving back up towards this value area high of 5/0s25 and really start changing the market structure here for Cock Inu before pumping. If you guys don't know what Cock Inu is a meme coin on the AVAX ecosystem. It's not just any meme coin. I would say it's definitely the largest meme coin on AVAX. Then I do truly believe that it's going to hit $1 billion here in this bull run at some point. Look at PNG, man. Let's take a look at PNG. Look at this thing, bro. Look at this thing. For the longest amount of history, it's been dead flat at 8 cents. Dead flat at 8 cents. And in the last couple of days, this thing just popped off 455% in a matter of what? How many days is that? 4 days and 23 hours. In a matter of 4 days and 23 hours, it's been pumping over 100% a day. That's what this thing's been doing. And you guys don't know what PNG is. PNG is a DEX on AVAX as well, but they have recently announced that they're going multi-chain and supporting other chains. So it's been blasting off. Lots of more trading volume. Megali says, love you, bro. Love you too, bro. Love the Cock Inu community. Cock-a-doo-to-do to everybody out there. Let's take a look at Joe. Joe is the other main DEX on Avalanche. Has also had a nice little move to the upside here, as you can see back just a few days ago on the 23rd when DEX tokens started to move. It's moved. Oops, this is not what I want. It moved from 49 cents all the way up to its local high of 60 cents. It moved 23% in a day. And then in the last 3 days, it's up 16%. Trader Joe's one to definitely look at for the longer term of things. All right, guys, smash those likes. PNG still hardly 100 million market cap, mispriced big time for a while. Yeah, so if you guys, let's look at PNG on CoinMarketCap. So PNG, right, even though it's at 49 cents, 48 cents right now, it just got to 100 mil market cap. This thing was sitting at, look at this, guys. Look at this. This thing was, not in the last day, the last 7 days. This thing's market cap was sitting at 18 mil market cap. 18 mil market cap for the longest amount of time that you can imagine. It was just sitting at 18 mil market cap. And back in November, I was talking about how PNG was completely undervalued. And like I mentioned, right after this massive run, now it's reaching 100 mil market cap, reaching close to a Joe token. The Joe Dex is priced at. So massive, massive appreciation just because it was so undervalued. And those are the type of cryptos you need to look for. Cryptos that are serving a purpose, filling a void, and are completely undervalued, and they have been around for a while. This is not Pangolin has been a one that's been around for a while, and it's definitely proving to be worth it here right now. So huge. I'm a huge bull on the AVAX ecosystem. Let's check out Kimbo. Kimbo is another meme coin on AVAX. It's the dog token of AVAX. As you can see here, nice supporting ranges. It's been ranging between 10 mil market cap and as low as probably like 7 to 6 mil market cap here for a long time. I think this thing can also do very well in the bull run. Very undervalued right now. Just a lot of stuff is being built for Kimbo and Kakinyu. Unlike a lot of other meme coins, they're actually building out an ecosystem. Megalee says all AVAX coins will pump at least 10x as soon as super cycle starts, in my honest opinion. Hey bro, super cycle theory is looking like it's more and more realistic every single day, along with, you know, just the fact that we've been pumping so hard for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can get above what you call it, geez, now I'm losing my words. If I can get above the all-time high before this halving, that is literally the final sign that I need for super cycle theory to be happening and this thing just skyrocketing off with no return. Like that would be the last thing I need to see to say, yep, super cycle's on. We're rocking and rolling. We're gonna pop off, and there's no coming back here. There's a video talking about. There's a video somebody made. I can't remember his name right now, but Crypto Zombie posted it, also talking about it on YouTube, and mentioned that he does the entire math. He breaks everything down, showing how Bitcoin can reach $300,000, right? And it's not even considering the super cycle. It's still considering diminishing returns. It's still considering the 4-year cycle, exactly how it's been, but with the level of momentum that it's been growing and following that same momentum that it's been doing in the previous cycles, along with that momentum, but even still having diminishing returns, Bitcoin is primed from his math, which has been the best math that I've ever seen on a price prediction video, with the most support and evidence that I can imagine I've ever seen in a video. He is landing on $300,000 for Bitcoin by September 2025, which is huge numbers, right? I was looking for 200,000 and people were calling me extremely bullish and extremely crazy, right? People are calling for like 150, 175, and it's like, guys, I understand people want to be conservative because they want to be correct, right? And they don't want to miss out. They don't want to be the guy that called for 200 and never made it there. I get that, but when it comes to Bitcoin, sometimes people just can't be bullish enough on Bitcoin. I'm going to show this one more time here on my platform here. I showed it up in my previous lives. I'm going to show it again because, dude, it is just so bullish. Let me just scroll through here real quick. I can find the post. I literally had to save this image because this is the best breakdown of some of the information for Bitcoin and why you're not bullish enough right here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This thing right here is explaining how ETFs have accumulated 272,000 Bitcoin in the last 28 days. Grayscale's only sold 167,000, so that's still a net positive. And guess what? Only 25,200 Bitcoin were mined in the last 28 days. That is about to be cut in half to 12,000 and some change here in 54 days. And with this level of demand staying the same or increasing, and this level of selling pressure decreasing or even staying the same, the fact that there's going to be so much less Bitcoin being produced, the amount of Bitcoin that's being accumulated and gobbled up right now by institutions is going to make this thing blast off. And if we do reach that $300,000 price prediction that this guy was talking about, that I believe is very possible, honestly, the math shows off that even if we have an 80% retracement from there, the pullback would be $60,000. That would be the bottom, right? The bottom technically would be about $60,000 with an 80% pullback, assuming we have an 80% pullback. There's a good chance that we might not have an 80% pullback, because with these ETFs accumulating Bitcoin and putting Bitcoin onto these retirement pension funds, IRAs, all these long-term investment strategies, vehicles, right? We might not see an 80% retracement. I'm not saying we won't, but I'm just saying there's a possibility that we don't. And if we don't, we're not even gonna go to $60,000. So if you thought you're priced out of Bitcoin, just wait till 2025. Then you're really gonna be priced out. Zach Nasty says still waiting for 10K. I'm sure, I know he's joking. He ain't waiting for 10K, but there was definitely a lot of people calling for 10K that got left holding that bag. I use the Data Nerd platform for trading a lot better than Banana Gun. Can you look at the chart? I would like to buy the Nerd coin for the bull cycle. I've never heard of Data Nerd platform or Banana Gun, but let's take a look at that. What is that? Data Nerd? Data Nerd. They have a token by the Nerd coin. So Nerd bot. I need more information, WP, on what it is that you're talking about, Nerd coin or Nerd bot or whatever, because it doesn't seem to be coming up. Could be just on CoinGecko maybe. Let me check out CoinGecko. Yeah, just all I see is Nerd bot. I don't know if that's the correct one or not. All right, let's see. What else are we gonna look at? Oh yeah, Nerd bot. Okay, so it is Nerd bot. So Nerdbot, let's see what this thing is. Less than a mil of market cap. Okay, so extremely high risk here. Okay, we're playing the high risky game. Total market supply is 100 mil. Okay, it's low. Circulating supply is 20 million. So okay, so only 20% of the circulating supply is out. That's not great. Let's check out their Twitter. See what their Twitter looks like. 18,000. I'll give it a follow just so I can stay up to date with what it's doing. Let's check out the website, Data Nerd. Trading intelligence with one click real-time data. If you can you bring a cup of water, please? Smart money, update market, yada yada. 126,000 active users. Prime bot, main product, direct chat box, community chat. What is Nerdbot? Connected analytics term Telegram bot for actionable insight, on-chain radar, yeah, smart alert, dex trade. So you can do all this. Okay. Interesante. Okay, so is it like actual trading, or is it just like buying and selling? That is what okay. Top gain dex buy. Yeah, because I've seen something similar to this called Maestro. I guess this is a different iteration of that. Let's look at the chart, see if there's even enough data on the chart to actually chart this. Nerd wrapped on ETH. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's the right one. Uniswap. Yeah, there's definitely not enough information or candles to even chart this thing. This thing's just kind of straight down and isn't going anywhere. I have no idea what this thing is doing. I have no idea. So sorry, I can't really help you there with any charting on Nerd. You know, I've definitely seen this concept before. Maestro bot. I've used it before. I have it currently. All right, guys, I'm 3 subs away from 1,000. 3 subs away from 1,000. Can we make it happen? Can we hit 1,000 subs here live today? I know today's been a disaster of a live stream, both here on TikTok and on YouTube. Wi-Fi completely not working. Everything just been disconnecting. Just terrible signal. So thank you guys for bearing with me through this tough time. TY says, can you check out DYP on Coinbase? Tiny market cap like 7 mil. Gaming metaverse NFT DeFi yield. Similar to Vulcan Forge. Okay, let's take a look at that. That sounds interesting. So you said it's called DYP. Is it this? DYP? I'm assuming it's this. DPS. Yeah, 7 mil market cap. Total supply 298, circulating supply 84. Okay, so very small market cap out there. Let's check out their website. Token migration, committed to providing yada yada. Metaverse world of Dipians. Interesting. Okay, so they got a metaverse going on, live events. Interesante. See, pioneers shaping the world of Dipians. So they're working on all these different. Oh no, this is just different stuff that they're working on. You can buy some land. They got metaverse land that you can buy. Let's see. Let me see what their social is looking like. At least their Twitter. Twitter's 129. Some decent amount of people that I know are following them. I'll give them a follow just to stay up to date with what it is they're doing. World of Dipping is coming soon on Epic Games. Okay, that's pretty cool. Epic Games is a huge game launch platform. So that's going to be freaking cool that they're on there. Join the adventure. Treasure hunt. I mean, dude, just from a brief look at this, right? This is a metaverse play. This is a, crypto gaming metaverse play. Super low market cap of fully diluted at 7, right? Current market cap is 2.8 mil. So extremely high risk, extremely high risk. But with high risk comes high reward if it does pay off. When the metaverse tokens and the crypto gaming tokens really pop off again, could potentially have a decent run up for sure. They had a migration gameplay is pretty good in beta, so yeah, they've played it. Okay, so there's already the beta's already out. Yeah, man, the fact that they're gonna be on Epic Games and they're gonna have a multiplayer game, I wouldn't bet against it, right? I think all metaverse games at some point or another pop off. Obviously, the most well-known ones are Sandbox and what's the other one? Decentraland, right? Those are the two most. That we also have one for Cardano called Cornucopias. That's extremely bullish too. But there's a lot of these new ones that are coming out that are low market cap, extremely high risk. So I personally, I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to keep doing some research on it. But I wouldn't mind throwing, $50 or $100 at it. And if it, 20X's, why not? Let's freaking go. It's like extremely low market cap. And if metaverse tokens, which they will have their rally once again, really pop off, and this one gets any level of traction or sponsorship, not sponsorship, marketing out there, and people start to hear about it, especially the fact that it's going to be on Epic Games, could definitely make it do something. 7 mil seems mispriced and already on Coinbase. Yeah, man, it could just be one of those, the fact that, nobody knows about it. Nobody's really heard about it. And there's just hasn't been enough marketing behind it to get other people on board with what is happening in that crypto, in that metaverse. So that's definitely a big possibility right there. Let's see. Let's see, what's Bitcoin doing? Jump down to the 4 hour. Yeah. Still running. So at least trying to run, still being held down by this value area low of October, 54,818. Still holding it down. We'll see if it can break above it. It looks like it wants to. For sure. Hey, can you talk about PNG? Yeah, dude, we can talk about PNG. What do you want to know, Hassan, about PNG? Let me know. Drop it in the chat. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys in here. thoughts on RDS, more upside. Yeah, man, let's take a look at RDS. In the meantime, Hassan, let me know what you want to talk about PNG. I can cover the TA on PNG as well. So, RDS swap, right? Let's take a look here. Very, very bullish momentum. Look at this thing hitting, price discovery, new all-time highs here. As you can see, just this thing is a look, RDS, very simple, right? BRC20 token DEX for Ethereum. Right, for Ethereum. It's at 21 cents right now. Market cap is at 54 million. Bitcoin's ecosystem is growing faster than it's ever been. It's never had an ecosystem up until this point. So this is going to be the first bull run ever entering in this is the first time ever we're entering a bull run with Bitcoin having an ecosystem. The majority of people are priced out of Bitcoin, right? The average person watching right now cannot buy a full Bitcoin, can barely buy a quarter of a Bitcoin. So where is the money going to go? The money, obviously the institutional money is going to push Bitcoin's price up, right? But retail money is going to go into Bitcoin's ecosystem. And as these BRC20 tokens are being created, and there's a lot of them, right? There's a lot of them being created out there. There's a whole category. If you come down here to categories and you put this thing in order, BRC20 tokens, here they are. Right, BRC20 tokens are kind of like ERC20 tokens, but on Bitcoin. We have Ordi, we have Sats, we have a bunch of other ones, right? All sitting on here. Ordi swap is the Uniswap of Bitcoin. They're the Uniswap of Bitcoin. Therefore, I think this is completely undervalued, and obviously, it's had a huge run up because of its undervaluedness. Let me see, where is my chart at? In the last couple of days here over the weekend, this thing's popped off from 8 cents all the way up as high as 24 cents. That's 200% move, a 200% move here for Ordi swap, 201% move in a matter of 4 days. So it's entering price discovery because people are starting to realize how undervalued this thing is. Can it have a retracement here? Yeah, for sure, right? We just pumped 200% in 4 days. Could it have a retracement? For sure. Maybe it comes back down to 15 cents or, give or take, especially if Bitcoin has a dump, right? Then Ordi swap is definitely going to come down along with all the other altcoins. But Ordi swap, I think, is definitely undervalued. I think could easily 300, 400 mil market cap, easy. Like I'm talking about easy. I'm not even talking about like Uniswap is what? Uniswap is like $4 billion market cap right now. What's Uni at? Uniswap is $6.3 billion market cap. I'm not even saying that OrdiSwap is going to get there, but obviously with due time, if OrdiSwap plays his cards right, there's absolutely no reason why we can't hit massive market caps like that for OrdiSwap, especially with all the money entering there. So let's jump over to PNG. Let's take a look at PNG. Let's take a look at PNG here. PNG. So PNG, right? Showed you guys. Look at all this. Look at this thing. Look at this thing for literally since 2023. It's been the highest it ranged. It was 15 cents, and then it was just literally all this entire time from back here to right today. It has spent 101 days in that range of about 8 cents or lower. 101 days. And just this weekend, just the last 4 days, this thing said, I'm undervalued. They went to multi-chain. There were a DEX on AVAX, right? There were a second DEX on AVAX competing against Trader Joe. Now they're going multi-chain, and this thing popped off 500%. 500% in 4 days, which is a 6x, right? Which is a 6x for this thing overnight. And now it's sitting at about 100 mil market cap, or sitting at 100 mil market cap right now, back up at 48 cents, up 37% just today again, 400% in the last 7 days, guys. Huge. That's a 5x in 4 days. So back to 100 mil market cap, still completely undervalued. I believe, I think, like I said before, DEX tokens are not pretty. They're not sexy, but they move because they have utility and people have to use them. Let me see. Let me catch up here with the live. If you make smart investments and sell when the time is right, you can grow your initial investment. Yeah, a simple thing to, if you're new in crypto and you're just jumping in and you say, well, how can I grow? I only got $1,000 or whatever, right? Well, if you buy, let's say five to 10 projects, $100 or give or take on each, maybe a little bit more here and there, whether you do 5 or 10, right? But assuming you do 10, you do $100 each. If any of these projects pop off, right? If you would have bought $100 of PNG and PNG went up 400% in 4 days, bro, like, you sell at least half, right? Half, or at least bare minimum, you take out your initial. You pull out your initial $100, which is a non-taxable event, because you're not pulling out any profit. You can only be taxed on profit, right? So we also got to keep that in mind. You pull out your initial, that you take back your $100, and then you can go buy another crypto. And then guess what? Now you have 11 cryptos in your portfolio. And as the other 9 do something similar, where they pop up 200%, 300%, whatever, you do the same thing. You pull out your initial, you leave the moon bag. That's what a moon bag is. You leave all your profit sitting there in a moon bag. And if you want to pull out a little bit of profit, no, there's no hate in that game. There's nothing wrong with taking profits. And then you get that initial $100 again, and you go and buy another crypto. Now you have 12 cryptos, and you continue to grow your portfolio, or you double down on some of the other ones, right? And you continue to grow the valuation of your portfolio that way. And you're guaranteeing, when you do that, when you pull out your initial, you're guaranteeing that with that asset that you invested in, you have absolute zero chance of losing money, because you're playing with house money at that point. You're playing with just profits. Your initial money is safe. So guys, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We are 3 subs away from, let me refresh here, but we are 3 subs away from, we're 1 sub, guys. 1 sub away from 1,000 subs on YouTube. Guys, do me the favor. Who's going to be the 1,000? Who's going to be number 1,000? Come on. Somebody be that number 1,000 and smash those likes, guys. Smash those likes. Hit that subscribe. Who's going to be number 1,000? Let me refresh here one more time. Come on. Just 1 sub away, man. 1 sub away from 1,000. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Okay, here we are. So let me look at the chat here. What else do we got going on? Thank you for the follow, guys. Greatly appreciate the follows here. Mauro, thank you. Greatly appreciate the follows. Let me go check out the chat over here. Get this man to 1K, man. I greatly appreciate it if you guys can get me to 1K on the YouTubes. Make sure that you just need 1 more sub, man. Just need 1 more sub to 1,000. Come on. Are we there? Are we there? Oh, we're there. Congratulations. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. We freaking did it. Yes, we did it, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank every single one of you guys for getting me this far. We've been able to grow this channel from, I started to actually start posting back in December, sparsely in December, and we were able to grow from 300 subs that were just sitting there, ghost subs from over a year ago, back in that I used to actually post. We were able to grow 700 subs in the last 2 months, guys. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys that are supporting me right now, watching me on YouTube. The watch hours on YouTube are great. I'm trying to get monetized. I need 3,000 watch hours. I'm barely at 1,000 hours now. It's just, it's hard. It's hard to get up there, but I know by being consistent and you guys showing up, we can make this happen, guys. We can make this happen. I'm surprised that my little sub alert didn't pop off. I wonder why that didn't happen. Interesting. That's weird. Maybe it's because it didn't happen on the live stream. I don't know. That's weird. I'm supposed to have a little Crusader thing pop up. All right, let's see. What's the next thoughts on Star Atlas? Will it survive? Okay, let's look at Star Atlas here. So, oh, there it is. Money Match Gaming. Thank you for that sub. Thank you for joining the Crusader army. I greatly appreciate it, man. Let's see. Let's look at Star Atlas. Star Atlas, I've seen the game. It looks really great. Actually. So I hope it does succeed. I hope it does not fail, because it's the game itself looks great. 82 mil market cap, 41% of circulating supply. Not great, but definitely not a deal breaker. Especially for crypto gaming stuff. You're always gonna have token unlocks coming out. Excuse me, guys. So, for whoever doesn't know what Star Atlas is, it's basically a space game. Hopefully, it has. Come on, there it is. Look at this thing. Click to enter. Whoa, we're about to enter the vortex, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And yeah, it's a world. The huge. Whoa, this is a really interactive website. Every time I scroll, I go through all these different things. See, play now. So, like as you guys can see, it's literally a space game, very interactive, very fun. I've seen other people play it on YouTube. It looks fantastic. So I am pretty bullish on this thing. I haven't kept up with what's been happening with the project. Has there been any FUD or any situation occurring that you're concerned about, that you're asking will it survive? I mean, I don't know. It says we're ending the year with a bang and launching. This was in December. Launching closed access to Statless on Epic Games. So another crypto game on Epic Games. Let's freaking go. They're out in Amsterdam or something like that right now. I mean, I don't know if there is any FUD about this game. I'd like to know what is going on, but I think this game has a very bright future. I mean, it looks like a great, fantastic game that people can actually play and enjoy, which is important, and possibly also have the play to earn mechanism that can actually make it run and make it sustainable in the long term. Let me catch up here with the chat. Chart looks rough. I would not be surprised if the chart for Star Atlas looks rough. Let me see. Last year, it's been moving. It's been moving. It came up as high on December, I should say. On December 2nd, it came up as high as 007. It's come back down to 004, and now it's back up at 005. So it's still up 53% in the year, up 29% the last month, 10% the last 7 days. Yeah, I mean, overall, down 93% overall from back in 2021. Yeah, look at this. Look at this, bang. There's a huge. All right, this is the peak euphoria time for this game launched at peak euphoria in 2021, and then it's had a massive crash since then. So that's not a surprise at all. That's what happens when you launch at peak audience, at peak FOMO. Are we gonna reach back up here? I don't know, but I don't see why not. If this game does deliver on its promises, I don't see how we don't get at least close to that from where we're at right now, unless there's a problem with massive token unlocks, which could inflate the currency too quickly, too rapidly, and suppress the price. I think overall, if the game is playable, if the game is enjoyable, people will make it run. Brett, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you, Brett. Thank you. It says congrats, listening in a while working. I appreciate it, Brett. I appreciate it. In manual videos, I have 30K to put into crypto. I have 40K in there now. Where should I diversify it? Okay, so TY says pick a couple of different sectors, narratives like gaming, DeFi, AI, DePIN, infrastructure, and do your favor in each sector. Most people would say put half your portfolio as Bitcoin and ETH. Yeah, so that is a great response, TY. I actually agree with you there, right? The best way to diversify a portfolio, no matter how much money it is, whether it's 30K, $1,000, or $500, right, is to get into different narratives. So when you come to Coin Market Cap over here, you come into categories, right? You have the Solana ecosystem, you have AI, you have gaming, you have ERC 404. But overall, you go into categories and you can jump into different sectors, and you can just see what different AI, big data projects. You can look at DeSci, right? You can jump into different crypto ecosystems like Aptos or Arbitrum's ecosystem, Base's ecosystem, Bitcoin's ecosystem, right? The BRC20 stuff, BRC20 tokens, Cardano's ecosystem. or there's DeSci, right? Decentralized science, or is it decentralized science? AXGT, right? Very bullish on that in the long term. So you find these different narratives, these different sectors that are undervalued, starting up, very bullish, right? AI is going to be one because as more AI things come out, you saw when the Sora AI video dropped, the announcement, WorldCoin pumped like 200, 300% or something crazy in a day. So definitely do that. Jump into different sectors, deep in AI, DeFi, gaming, all these things that you're bullish on, that you've done some research on, diversify that way, and then just pick some tokens in there. And that's the best way to diversify. Now, how much do you want to diversify into that versus Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? It depends on how much risk you're willing to take on. How much risk tolerance do you want in your portfolio? You're going high risk? Are you going medium risk? Or are you going low risk, right? If you're going low risk, then your portfolio needs to be 50% or more Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then everything else, the different percentages. Now, if you're going to go medium, right? Medium is 50% Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Then you got 25% mid cap cryptos, which is like 500 mil, even up to $1 billion, give or take. 500 mil, 500 mil, a little bit lower, up to about $1 billion market cap, right? And then you go into the low into the low caps, which are 200, 300, and way lower, all the way up to the micro caps, the ultimate highest, riskiest plays, but they also have very high rewards. Excuse me, guys. In the last couple of weeks, I've been killing it with the micro caps and low caps, right? PNG was a low cap, 18 mil, massive run. Ords swap, 18 mil as well, massive run. Sync is DAO, very low market cap as well, blasted off past 50 mil market cap. Went from like 15, 13 mil market cap all the way up to like 50 something mil market cap. AXGT went from 3 mil market cap all the way to like 80 mil market cap. So low market caps can make you a lot of money. You just got to understand that you're holding a lot of risk. So investing, whether it's crypto, stocks, or whatever, is all about risk management. How much risk are you willing to take on your portfolio, and how can you manage that risk as things continue to move on? Let me catch up here. Don't call it ERC 404. It's not an approved ERC. Well, that's the name. I can't call it anything else. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you feel offended. I know it's not an approved standard, but that's what it's called. It's called ERC 404. There's 404 on AVAX. There's on I think I forget what other network has something similar to it. I forget what it is, but I know AVAX has it as well, and Ethereum has it. Nothing hurts more than fading a project in a narrative you like. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Thoughts on Fidium? I've never heard of Fidium. I can look it up here real quick, take a look at it, see what it is, and find out for myself what Fidium is. What is Fidium? Are you spelling it wrong? Because nothing's coming up for that. It's not on CoinGecko. And I don't know where you're going to find that thing. Unless it's some type of meme coin or something. Let's see. Thoughts on Prime for gaming, Parallel, and Colony. Let's see. Let's take a look at Prime. Enchelon Prime. Is that what you're talking about? Or Epic Prime? Talking about Epic Prime? There's a lot of different primes here. A lot of different primes. Let's see. Cheers. Congratulations on the 1,000. Thank you, TY. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Save some to DCA if Bitcoin's dumps. Yeah, right. That's another thing. When you're creating your portfolio in crypto, you always have to keep dry powder on the side. Either you're keeping dry powder as in like, well, I only have $5,000 or $1,000 total to invest. Well, I'm going to start investing $100, $200, and then I'm going to have $800, $700, $600 sitting on the side to dollar cost average if the price of the market starts to dump, right? Or if you don't do that, then you better have some way of having a bankroll, right? Whether it's your job, your 9 to 5, your whatever it is that is bankrolling you, and you know you're getting extra income every couple of weeks that you can start putting back into the crypto market if the market does come down and you dollar cost average. So either you got to have a set amount ahead of time and you say, okay, I have a set amount, I don't have a dime more, right? And then every dollar counts, well, how much you put in, and you got to know you got to keep some on the side in case the market dumps, you buy more. Or you're saying, well, I don't have a set amount that I'm going to invest right now, and I have a way of continuously accumulating capital and then putting back into the market if I have to, because the market comes back down. So those are the two strategies for that on that mechanism. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys watching. I'm so happy we broke above freaking 1,000 subs today. Let's freaking go. Let's rock and roll. Now the next goal is getting 3,000 watch hours. 3,000 watch hours is the next goal. TY says, I'm Ubering at nights and have some to throw into microcap DGen plays. Let's go. Dude, 100%. That I'm trying to find a 9-to-5 job right now so I can continue bankrolling myself and buying more crypto, because I've been missing out a lot of this time because I have been unemployed for the last couple of months, and I've just been full-time in crypto trying to sustain myself. But it's tough. It's definitely tough paying bills and trying to sustain yourself in dollar cost average into crypto when you don't have a 9-to-5 or some type of business that is bankrolling you the whole way through. It's rough out here, man. It is rough out here for sure. Let's see what else we got in the chat, guys. I got 5K and 20 projects, hoping to 10 to 20x. You Carmine, are you saying you have 5K and 20 projects and you're hoping to 10 to 20x, or are you asking me? Clarify there for me if I can help you out. I appreciate all the gifts, Carmine. Yes. Sorry. Yes, you did that, or yes, you're asking me. I'm trying to understand. You just said yes. You didn't tell me which one you were actually referring to. Let me see. What does Carmine say? I got 5K. Okay, yeah, you got 5K in already. Okay, cool. So you got 5K into 20 projects. I would say you're a little over diversified with 20 full projects. I think I barely even have 20 projects, and I've been in crypto since 2017, but I'm also a conservative investor. So I've just been recently jumping more into DGen plays. So I would say you might be a little over diversified with 20 projects and only $5,000, because if you do some quick basic math here, let me pull up my calculator, right? For everybody to see this, right? So if you got 5,000 divided by 20, right, you got $250 on each project that you put in on average, right? You might have a lot more on one or the other, but I don't really know what your breakdowns are. But you would have an average about $250 per crypto, and then that would have to mean if you do only have $250 per crypto on those 20, then how low of market caps, how much of DGen plays, you're gonna have to contain a lot more risk in that portfolio to really see a big boom, a big move. But my portfolio is all back in the green. Excited for this bull run. Let's freaking go, gaming enthusiasts. Let's freaking go. I love to hear when people say I'm in the green. It's the best. It's the best thing, man. It's the best feeling. And but at the end of the day, people need to realize red days suck. Red days are emotional. You get pissed off. You're like, I'm tired of my portfolio being in the red. I'm tired of losing money. But guys, the red days, the bear markets, that's where the generational wealth is created. That is where the generational money is made. Those are the best times. I am personally more excited about the bear times, the bear market times, where it's dead boring, that nobody wants to be here, and nothing is moving. And if it does move, it moves to the downside. That is more exciting to me than the green days. The green days are easy. Everybody loves green days. Anybody can be here all day, every day, talking about how great crypto is when it's green, and be buying, and your portfolio instantly goes up and you feel like a genius. But the real money, the big 100x, 1000x's, right, 50x's, all that stuff, yeah, there's still going to be some of those in the bull market, but the majority of those are made in the bear market. That's the best time. I spent literally 3 years in the red. 3 years. I got in at the very top of 2017 in crypto to make my first buy, right? I was following it the entire 2017 bull run. I was new to investing. I didn't know what I was doing. I had just lost like $2,000 in the stock market. So I was like, screw the stock market. I'm out of here. This thing sucks. I'm going to go over to crypto. I read the Bitcoin standard book. I was like, this thing's got to be real, man. And I just kept looking at Bitcoin's price, and every time I doubted it, it kept pumping and it kept pumping, and then it would dump, and I was like, haha, there it is. The Ponzi is deflating, and everybody's gonna lose their money, and then it will go right back up, and it went higher and higher until the point where I said, I'm gonna stop listening to everyone telling me not to buy crypto and to just focus on stocks. And I'm gonna do my own research, which I did. I read the Bitcoin standard book, right? And I'm gonna follow what I truly believe is gonna be the future here. I got into crypto at the end of 2017. My first crypto buy, my first purchase in crypto ever was somewhere mid October of 2017. I bought Ethereum and Litecoin. At the time, there wasn't that many options on Coinbase back then, so I bought Ethereum and Litecoin, and I eventually got onto Binance. I bought some Cardano. I bought a few other altcoins in November, December time. The altcoins pumped, right? Bitcoin hit the all-time high in December. Altcoins had a massive rally in January, and then everything collapsed. And then I was like, man, everything's down. I wrote everything absolutely down. I took zero profits, right? I had a small amount of money in, a few $1,000s at most. And then I said, you know what? This thing's the future. I'm going to get into Bitcoin mining. That's what I want to do. And I pulled out a $16,000 loan to get into Bitcoin mining. But guess what? I quickly realized how loud and how hot those machines, those ASIC miners were for Bitcoin. And I said, where am I going to put this thing? I was a college student living in a studio, right? I was like, I don't have anywhere to put this stuff. So I said, well, I can't use the miners. I can't mine. So what I did was instead of buying the miners, I actually went and just started buying crypto, started dollar cost averaging into crypto with a $16,000 loan, which I don't recommend anybody to do this now, right? Do not be taking out loans. I took out a loan at the time because I had a very high paying job. I had zero expenses. I was just out of college, still living in a studio, literally had zero expenses, and I was making more money than I could think of. So a $16,000 loan was nothing at the time for me to pay back. Now it's a huge kick in the nuts, let me tell you. But I'll fast tracking here. Spent the next bear market from 2018 all the way to 2021 literally in the red. Every time I bought Bitcoin, it would drop. Every time I would buy Ethereum, it would drop. I was picking up Ethereum at $80. I was picking up Bitcoin at $3,000. I was picking up Cardano at 2 cents, right? I was picking all these things up, and they just weren't going up. They would just go down and down. And then the fog around the world happened in 2020, right? Things got even worse. And at one of those points, I was always telling my parents about it, right? I was always telling my friends about it, and everybody would literally just like, just laugh me off. Like, okay, how much money have you made, bro? Yeah, no, I haven't made any money. I've just been down for the last couple of years, but it's going to go up one day. I'm just dollar cost averaging, and people just kept laughing me off. My family kept laughing me off. I was the laughing stock of my friends and family when I talked about crypto. But then 2021 came around, and Bitcoin started to move and move and move and move and move. And after 3 years in the red, it's moved so far up into the green that even when we came down in this last bear market, right, when Bitcoin came down to $16,000, Ethereum came down to $1,000, my entire portfolio was still in the green. Still in the green. The bear market didn't affect me. I never went red. So that's just a little moment of inspiration for you guys, a little sharing my backstory here. Because when I got in, I felt like I was late. I was like, man, that's it. Like, I'm too late to the game. Everybody's making so much more money than I am. I'll never be able to get there. The people that got in 2021 felt the same way that I felt in 2017. They felt the same pain that I felt in the 2018 bear market. They felt it in the 2022 bear market, right? But then those same people now entering 2024's bull market are going to feel the same way I felt in that 2021 bull market, having that massive parabolic move to the upside. And once we enter the bear market again, they're going to feel the same way that I felt in this last bear market. So everyone starts at a different time, but eventually we all get to the same place. So it's just got to be patient. It's about time in the market, not timing the market. Pablo says, Crusader, I have 60K in currently since getting in 2019. How many X's can I conservatively expect? Well, it depends what that 60K is in, Pablo. Let me know what cryptos you're holding, because you're talking about how many X's. I don't know. If you're holding very low cryptos that have low market cap but have very strong potential, you can be seeing massive amounts of X's. If you're holding the majority of that 60K in Bitcoin and Ethereum, then you're going to be seeing maybe just a handful of X's, right? Maybe a 5X, 6X kind of thing in that portfolio. So it depends whether you have a variation, right? Maybe you have 50% in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then you have 25%, like I said, in mid-cap cryptos, which can still 10, 15x, right? And then you have low market cap cryptos that can maybe 25, 30, 40x, right? So then you can see a lot of different X's in general, depending on what you're holding, Pablo. Almost at 10,000 likes. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. But thanks for making me believe that. We're only at 2.9K. You got me there, man. You got me there. 50K and 30 projects, yes or no? 50K and 30 projects. Let's do the quick math here on that. Let me pull up my calculator. I use calculators for math, guys. I don't like doing a lot of mental math because I like to have my numbers right. And yeah, I'm a little slow when it comes to math, but it is what it is. Divided in 30, that means you got about $1,600 in every single one of those projects. That's not a bad amount to have in 30 projects. Like I said, I don't have 30 projects invested. I got maybe 10 projects, maybe 12. That at most 15 is what I have right now, because I currently just went on a buying spree and bought up like 5 or 6 different cryptos to add to my portfolio. But off the topic there, having about $1,600 per crypto, depending on what those cryptos are, is a decent amount to get to have into those projects. So that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. iOS or RDS? Why not both? Why not both? RDS is obviously the DEX token for the DEX for BRC20 tokens, Bitcoin's ecosystem. iOS is in the big data AI play. Why not both? Two different sectors, two very bullish momentum. VeChain, biggest holding. Good for you, Carmine. Good for you. VeChain, I think, can 20 to 25x easy in this next bull run. Good for you, Carmine. I got 10K in my portfolio, already up 14K. Let's go, LA Mike. Let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. Let's freaking go. Let's make some money. I appreciate every single one of you guys in here. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin's price right now. See what Bitcoin's doing. Are we above the resistance right now or not yet? Nope, not yet. As you guys can see here, we can change this over here. As you guys can see, having that resistance at the October value area low here at 54,800 is being held. Does that mean that we can't smash through it tomorrow or later today? Does not mean that at all, but just currently right now, it is resistance. It is holding us down, and we will have to see what Bitcoin does, right? Bitcoin on the chart prime is oversold, hitting that level of resistance here on the 4 hour on the 4 hour. Look, let's see what the daily is looking like. Daily still has room to run, a little bit above neutral, flipping to the upside. Market cipher with the green dot, momentum wave, money flow, green VWAP going up. Definitely has room to run on the daily. The 4 hour, we could see a little bit of a retracement, right? We could see a little bit of a retracement here, maybe even come down as low as this VWAP, which is this green line at 53,082. 53,082, which is also the value area high for for February as of right now. The developing range for February is 53,013. So we can come down here, retest this, which is a pullback of about, which is not necessarily a guarantee. It doesn't mean that we have to. It's a pullback about 2.8%, give or take, right? Round up to 3%, 3% pullback. Retest that VWAP, retest this value area high, and bounce back up. Could very easily be the play. Clay the Great says, hit that like button, guys. Let's freaking go. Hit that like button for sure. Render price prediction by Wednesday. Kenny, come on, man. Give me some time. Give me some time. Jeez Louise, talk about putting me under pressure. I got my render price prediction right here. I posted it. You guys can go check it out. I posted it a week ago. Definitely go check it out. I think you can be happy with it. Maybe some of you guys might be a little disappointed. I don't know. Maybe some people are expecting like a $300 render, which I don't believe is going to happen. But go check out my price prediction. I have my price prediction for render. I have my price prediction for Fetch AI. I just dropped Pith Network today. I also have Caspa. I have Crow, LCX, and I have Illuvium. Those are the price predictions I've dropped so far. I will be dropping more. I'll be dropping one for ICP. I'll be dropping one for whatever you guys are requesting is what I'll go based off of for those price predictions to drop them in the order of demand. So just show me the demand, guys. Show me the money. Show me the money. I was in the red since last bull run, used it to dollar cost average my average price down, and it turned around. 100% gaming enthusiast. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what everyone needs to do, right? When you're down in the market and it's the bear market, it's time to dollar cost average. It isn't time to panic sell. It isn't time to freak out. It isn't time to walk away from crypto and ignore it for a year and a half. And then when everything pumps back up, then it's like, oh, well, now let me start buying some more cryptos here. Now, use the time. Use the 100+ days. We just came out of the longest bear market. It was like 700+ days in this last bear market. The longest bear market in Bitcoin's history. That was the time to be buying. That was the time to be dollar cost averaging, to be bringing your averages down from anything you bought at the peak of the last bull market, right? That will be significantly down. Bring those averages down, and once the minute these altcoins start popping, which they have, right? We've seen altcoins, ICP is up like 300%. We've seen a lot of these altcoins up massive amounts. Let me jump on over here and let's look here at the last, not just the last 7 days, but let's add the last 30, 60, and 90 days, right? For crypto here. Let's see, 60, 90, apply these changes. Look at this. Bitcoin is up 43% in the last 90 days. Let's see what's the highest up in the last 90 days. Flare is up 328%. Stacks is up 300%. Beam is up 265%. Beam is up 265%. Ordi is up 200. Helium is up 200. Look at all these 200%. All these are easy 3X's, right? Easy. ICP is up 181%. Celestia up 175%. Like all these things are up hundreds of percent in the last 90 days, 60 days, 30 days. So all that money that you would have been making if you would have been patient and you would have been dollar cost averaging throughout the bear market. TY says, I think if Kakinu gets to Coinbase before end of 2024, it's going to have a Shiba-like run. Meme coins make no sense until you realize it's new retail buying because they think the price is cheap compared to Bitcoin. That is true, but my only thing that I would add to that, it's not even a rebuttal. The only thing I would add to that, yes, they don't make sense, but unlike a lot of meme coins, Kakinu and Kimbo, right? They're actually building a massive amount of community behind them, and they're actually using AVAX's subnet technology to have their own subnet. They're having dApps being built on it. They're going to college hackathons. If you guys don't know what this is, it's about to get into nerd time, right? I'm a programmer by trade. I went to school for computer science, and I know how to program. And they will have these college events called hackathons, where basically college students go to for 3 to 4 days, nonstop, day and night, right? It's a marathon, but it's a hackathon where you're hacking. You're literally not hacking into a computer, but it's called just when you're quickly programming and putting something together, you're hacking it together. So these people are going and they're creating dApps and creating things to build on the ecosystem of Kakinu. They're called Cockathons. Instead of hackathons, they're called Cockathons, and they're sponsored by Kakinu, and they're looking for these college students to be innovative, build on the blockchain, and build on Kakinu's subnet, and really build out their ecosystem. Their community is extremely strong. The trend, the branding, everything that a meme coin needs to be successful and more Kakinu has it in abundance. That is why Kakinu has been the only meme coin that I have ever come out publicly as bullish as I am on it. I've never talked publicly about any other meme coin ever except for Kakinu and Kimbo. Those have been the only two, and it's for that one reason alone. Let's see. What else? Another coin that a lot of people might not be talking about is AI Tech. And before you jump into it, this is not actually an AI token, and it's not a meme coin either. It's called AI Technology. AI Tech as AITEK. This thing's had a very consolidated, very slow moving upward, very healthy movement in the chart. And what this thing is actually a trading platform, a leverage trading platform for meme coins. So you can trade with leverage meme coins on their platform. You can also, I believe, pull out, if I'm not mistaken, you can pull out loans against your meme coins. Let me check out their Twitter here. Let me pull it up. Oh, this is Dex Screener. This is the wrong Twitter. Let me see. Where is AI Tech's website? There we go. Their website. Leverage Technology IO. If you guys haven't checked this out, definitely keep an eye on it. It's like maybe, what's the market cap on this thing right now? Market cap is 6.8 mil, fully diluted 11.9 mil. So extremely low market cap, extremely high risk. But the fact that we've never seen a trading platform for meme coins specifically with leverage, on top of that, they've got staking and they've got loans, right? They got loans too. Seems very, very bullish. See, it's a utility that we've never seen before. We all know how crazy meme coins can get and how explosive it can get quickly. So having something like this with this level of utility for people that are into the meme coins, because there's massive degens that all they do is focus on meme coins, I think that this thing could have a pretty bright future ahead of it, just because we've never seen anything like that. So definitely something to keep your eye on the radar for sure. Meme power is too good. When Elon, sir. Yeah, Elon's gonna pump Dogecoin, bro. Elon's gonna pump Dogecoin, especially when it creates the everything app, right? With X, with Twitter, and it brings financial services on there. I know for almost for a fact that he's going to add Dogecoin as a payment system of some kind on crypto, on Twitter. Let me see. How long have I been live for? Been live for an hour. I felt like way longer just because I've had so many issues. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you getting me above 1,000 subs here. Greatly appreciate every single one of you. Let's see, what other questions do we have here? Kakinu for sure is going to blow heads off. Yeah, Hollywood. It's definitely going to blow some heads for sure. Cryptoholic, thank you for sharing the live. I greatly appreciate it. Let me see what else do we have here. Guys, if that's it for the questions, I greatly appreciate every single one of you coming in. Make sure you join my private community. The link is in the bio. If you're watching on YouTube, the link is in the description. If you're watching on TikTok, the link is in my bio over here. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed to my YouTube, definitely go subscribe to my YouTube, Blockchain Crusader, as well, and jump into my community. It's on Telegram. It's over here in the link. Go check it out. Greatly appreciate every single one of you guys out here watching and streaming. So until next time, Haro, like it's hot. See ya.